We're back. We're back on Condors Unleashed. Big shout out to everyone for filling in and producing today's broadcast. I mean, the season finale, and we don't have our regular producer, Chris McCullough. That means there's plenty of more pizza.
There is more
Bartle
pizza.
Taking advantage of that.
That's
certainly
not true at all.
Certainly.
That's not true at all.
You're well over your quota. No doubt about it. Watched it. We had it live on video.
I'm on my fourth
Periscoped
slice.
Periscoped it. Condors are on the road this week, Wednesday and Friday in Ontario. Thursday, of course, the big AHL logo unveiling over at the Marriott poolside. It's going to be roughly 85 degrees. Bring the kids.
Day.
It's spring break. It's going to be awesome. AHL logo unveiling, 12 o'clock, noontime, over at the Marriott. You can become a member. You have to become a member to come to the event. Call 324-7825. Call them right now. Tell them Holtby sent you. Maybe they'll give you a discount. It's under $17 a month for an AHL membership.
There's no Holtby discount.
No Holtby discount. But I'll come visit you, which is reason to believe that nobody's going to call in.
That's right.
Luke Judson joins us here on Condors Unleashed. First off, Judder, welcome.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. We talked with JF a little bit about it here in our last segment, but the last couple of weeks obviously haven't gone the Condors' way. Has it been difficult as a player to come to the rink knowing that there isn't kind of that end goal in sight, as a team collectively?
Yeah, it's definitely not as easy, but everyone has to have some personal pride as well. Everyone's playing for, like you were talking about earlier, a shot next year, and it's big for Bakersfield as a whole. You were just talking about those last 3 games against Stockton, and no one in the room wants to lose those either. So it'll be a big finish.
That's what I like to see. Judder wants a pizza. That's
I used to be playing right up to the host. I love it. That's the way you go.
I said nobody likes Stockton. First off, speaking of nobody likes Stockton, we looked this place up the other day.
Emo.
Emo?
You got it, yeah.
Emo. All right.
On the border. I mean, like a stone's throw from Minnesota?
From my house, I can, yeah.
You can see
stone's
Minnesota?
throw. Oh, yeah, it's a river in between and Minnesota on the other side.
Now,
Like,
it says
like
it's
a big river or like the Kern River?
can you walk across it?
There's spots, yeah, you can walk across. Yeah, probably not watching.
Heavily
too close where
guarded?
I am.
The border,
Is that heavily guarded?
The border lets them right in.
Is that heavily guarded?
No,
we can't.
no,
We
no.
can't have them sneaking in through Emo every day.
Just bring your players in through my house.
Now we're talking. See? We're making deals here.
I love
it. It says it's a rural township is how it's described. How do you describe it?
Yeah, that's pretty much right. Lots of trucking, lots of farming, and not much else. That's about it.
And looks freaking cold there, man. What's a winter like in Emo?
Oh, we don't mind that. My old man's into the snow plowing and everything.
Oh,
so
so
we don't mind a good snow
Yeah,
plow there. No.
or the merrier.
So
anytime you look at it and you go, "Oh, it's in Ontario," and you think Toronto, Ottawa.
That can't be that bad.
You look there, and it's like, I mean, Winnipeg's the next city over.
Listen, Ontario's a huge province. It borders like 9 states. It's longer than California is. Anyways,
You've been on the West Coast before. You're in San Francisco a little bit, Idaho as well. But playing in California, playing here in Bakersfield, what's it been like here over the last 2 or 3 months?
I think it's going to be great. Anyone coming into the AHL here next year is going to have a blast. Obviously, can't complain about the weather. The fans in Bakersfield, even through our struggles, they've been there all the time. So it's been a great spot for me personally too. So no, it's been a great time for me.
listen, the fans in Bakersfield, they're not hard to please. They want to watch a guy who goes in and he trucks guys down in the corner and grinds it out and plays hard-nosed physical hockey. And you kind of bring that. That's your game.
Yeah, I've been trying to so far. I think more the recent games I've been playing a little more physically and everything, but obviously the points would be nice too. But I got 5 more games.
There you go.
And 3 wins against Stockton.
That's right. You heard it here.
Looking, in the future here, this summer upcoming, and then into next season. What are the goals moving forward into next season for yourself? Because would you like to stay in one spot here during the season? Do you kind of like the roving around a little bit?
Yeah, it was a lot of traveling for me this year, but I guess any player that's playing in this league, the ultimate goal is to go to the next level and beyond. But there's a lot of options beyond this league, and I guess once it ends, that's when I'll sit down and consider all of them. But it's too bad I couldn't come back to Bakersfield. Obviously there's an AHL opportunity for some guys, and that would be nice. But I would have liked to come back for sure.
Well, it's sunny here too.
Yeah, that's right. It's beautiful.
It's sunny in Norfolk too, so let's not. That's a good spot.
Right. It's not like they're moving to Wheeling here.
No,
let's be real here.
That would be worse.
Sorry, Wheeling.
Or I don't know, Adirondack. Sorry.
Let's see. Holty mentioned you spent some time in Idaho. They got a good club here this season. What are your thoughts on your ex-team there and them going into the postseason?
Yeah, it's tough to watch and see how good they are. I played against them. In my opinion, they were probably the toughest competition we've had here in Bakersfield. I would imagine they'd have a long run. Obviously, I would have liked to have the same here, but no, I wish them the best of luck. I think they'll be great.
The summer upcoming. What are some of the summer activities for Luke Judson away from the rink?
Can you still plow snow in summertime
there's no
up there?
snow.
No snow. Actually, the last probably 5 years I've been working for my old man, kind of in the shop and doing some highway construction, but I got some bigger plans this year. I'm going to Australia to play in their hockey league, so it's going to be something different. I don't know really what to expect, but me and my girlfriend are heading there, and hopefully we have an experience.
I mean, we've had some guys, blanking on the name now. Travis Ouellette went down and played down in
Donnie Grover. A few years back,
down in Australia. Well. How does an opportunity like that come about? Is it yourself or your agent going out and pursuing it, or is it kind of a word of mouth thing? Because it's their winter and your summer.
I don't think their winter's kind of like a California winter.
Yes.
I think it's not too bad, but no, I had a buddy that played over there and did really well last year, Stephen Blunden, and I just kind of started doing some research and sending some messages out, and it looks like a good opportunity in Perth.
Perth.
Sounds great.
That's the capital, no? Or is it
I
Canberra?
don't know.
Come on. You should know this.
I hope you guys know, because I
You
don't.
should know this.
Hold on, though. I think Perth is on the west coast of Australia.
That's right. It's kind of on its own
my
on
God.
the west. Yeah.
You realize it's like 12 hours to the next closest team, right?
Yeah, I'm used to it. I'm from Emo, so.
Is there going to be a sleeper bus though? That's the question.
I'm hoping for planes everywhere. So. Fingers crossed. Yeah.
You can periscope your drive across the outback.
Yeah, we're gonna have a hashtag for Juddy down in Australia.
Juddy down under.
Juddy down. There we go. Now we're talking.
Judder down under.
And the girlfriend's got to be excited. I mean, summer spent in Australia here.
Yeah, she's had a lot of fun in California. She just got down for about the last month, and now Australia. So I think she's going to be working a little harder there. They got her a job, working with the team, doing some marketing and stuff.
Wow.
So she's excited too. Yeah.
You might never leave.
Yeah, we'll see. I don't know.
Just perpetually 70 degrees year round. That's all Luke Judson.
Sounds a lot of fun.
Here in California, you've had a chance away from the rink, golfing. I mean, what are the activities like for Luke Judson when you're not working and you're able to enjoy yourself?
I'm not much of a golfer. There's some pretty good golfers on the team. They don't want me out with them. But no, we went to the beaches a couple of days. Yesterday we were in LA, and I think most of the time we get a day off. Guys like to get down there. A few guys went up to San Francisco and everything, but there's lots to see, and I'm sure I'll be spending a couple of days after the year just taking some more in.
Just unwind.
California living, man.
There's no more Vegas in the league, so you don't get to pop on by there. Hey, it would have been. I mean, can we get Vegas back in?
You can go to Vegas if you want. Go right ahead. I'll handle things the rest of the week.
That's right on my drive home.
That's right on the drive. Yeah,
there you go.
It's always good when we see the drive home. Coming from guys, having to go to Toronto or whatever, and. I just spent 3 days in Vegas and I drove straight through.
They always seem to go through Vegas. All roads out of Condors.
I mean, there's two different ways you can go. I mean, everyone just seems to pick the Vegas.
I don't know if
route.
they'll cover my receipts through Vegas, though. I don't know.
We'll cover the Holiday Inn.
Just go on Hotels.com.
Now, before we let you go, Juddy, we asked you in the nightly notes last week, favorite food, and you said candy. So what's the favorite candy of Luke Judson?
I don't
because
think candy, that doesn't count.
Does
That's
that count
not
as
like
a food? Is this a food group?
No, I'm just junk food. I just like candy, chocolate, whatever, anything sour, anything sweet.
Wow.
I'm all over it.
There's nothing favorite. There's no favorite though.
I like the little pop bottles. The little sour pop bottles are pretty good.
Oh.
I once poured Nerds on my pizza once.
Yeah. He's a
too
big
far. You're
Nerds
like
guy.
the guy on Mr. Deeds with the Oreos on his pizza.
That's right.
He's right up my alley. I mean, like.
Well, I'm picturing Elf at the breakfast table one morning. That's
syrup.
That's what I'm
What are the
picturing.
4 groups? What are the 4 food groups?
Syrup's one of them. I know.
Syrup's definitely one of them. Jonah, we appreciate the time as always.
Thanks, guys.
Good luck the rest of the
thanks a lot.
season, and have fun in Australia.
Have fun
Thank
down
you.
under.
Appreciate
Safe
it.
travels down there. When we come back, we got a video for you after we come back, and then we'll make some picks as well. We're going to tell you who's going to win the Kelly Cup. We have different picks. We'll tell you who's going to win it, though, when we come back. Condors Unleashed, Bakersfield.com.